Hello. Happy Sunday. I'm back again. I actually have some free time this weekend. Most likely because it's too bloody hot. I've actually got the blind drawn in my room because it's so sunny outside. I don't want to let all the heat in. Fish are doing alright. But yeah, it's not usually t-shirt weather for me, and it is today. So yeah, let's just jump into the game and hope the dupes don't have so much trouble with heat. Hello. There it is. Right, so the last thing we were doing was we were just getting this planet ready for our digger guy to go home. Because what we want to do is we want to have the cool salt water dump onto the Iron Volcano. So we're just going to fill up this tile. And we're not going to bother with the rest of it because it's already dissipating a lot of heat out. Just the mass of the water is more important, so we're just going to let it go. Unfortunately, a little bit of the salt water already ended up down here, but, I mean, it's fine. So, yeah, you don't need to... Actually, you probably do need to do that. You just actually need to dig this. Just so the water can get out. And I don't think you actually even need to do the rest of the ladder, to be honest. We just want to get you out of here as soon as possible. But yeah, we're going to leave this planet for a while, and hopefully we'll come back, and there'll just be a load of refined iron that we can actually just use. That's the plan. Oh, hold on. I think the microphone might have been a bit too low. That should be a little bit better. Yeah, there you go. Sorry about that. Yeah, this should be fine. So now we're gonna send you back. And I could analyze the volcano and all the geysers, but I don't think we need to just yet. So yeah, you can just come back and we can have everyone back at the base. We've got stuff to do. I figured out where we're actually gonna move everyone permanently, because we're eventually gonna turn this all into a giant industrial brick. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to tunnel... I guess we're going to go up here. And we're going to go into space. We're going to build our base just underneath the space limit. The vacuum limit. And that's what we'll do. There's plenty of room up there to build. We'll leave a little bit for some rockets. And obviously we'll have solar panels on the top. But yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, you can go back. Yeah, there you go. No more hypothermia for you, hopefully. That's the plan. But yes, it is hot, and it's going to be 10 degrees hotter tomorrow. Feels bad, man. But yeah, I'm quite glad the teleporter can't flood, because we've ended up dumping a load of polluted water down here. So our goal today is going to be to move everyone into space. And we're possibly going to do something with the natural gas room, get some more power. We've got oxygen, we're just going to fill the map up with oxygen. I think what I'll do is I'll dig some of this stuff out. We were going to clear this area and turn this into a base. We could still do that, actually. How wide can we get that area to be? Yeah, there's a decent amount of width. So 71 tiles wide that way. So it's probably more like 70. So we could definitely have like a column for ranches and a column for just accommodation. So perhaps instead of going straight into space, we can just set everyone's living quarters up here where it's a bit warmer and we can just deal with all this polluted water. Enough to deal with the oil biome today. And then we can... So we can have like living quarters here. This is where the dupes can live. We can have maybe some ranches over here or something. Just like some Draco ranches, probably. And then we'll have the main exit be out this way. Like we'll put it under here. And then that'll go into the rest of the map. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. So what? Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're literally just gonna remove everything here. Like this will be the bottom of the base, and what we'll probably do is we'll probably have the Atmo suit exit here. Yeah, I think it's a good plan. So, what was the correct base level again? I think this was the correct base level. We're gonna need to do a little bit of jiggery pokery. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't put these ladders in the right place for the base levels, so that should be okay. So that can be the very bottom, because that's where the leaky oil fissure is. I'll make this insulated tile. We may move the fire pole. This is just kind of temporary, so they can get up and around a bit easier. Ren, yeah, you're back from your holiday, so you get a skill. I might as well give you building. Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. And then in terms of the actual width, it's going to go up to here. So we'll just leave that as abyssal light for now. And we're going to leave this flat just so that all of the polluted water can drain. It's all just going to drain down here into this giant pool. And we'll do something with the Paku later. In fact, if this is going to be the actual base, I probably shouldn't even ladder this. I should probably actually tile it. And we're going to do granite tiles, because they've got better decor. Not quite like that. But yeah, the aim is to stream for quite a few hours today, because I've basically got the rest of the evening available to play this. And I want to get the dupes set up in their sort of permanent home. Because this area down here is really nice, but it's such a huge empty space with no geysers that we're just going to fill it with a giant industrial brick. So the aim is to just move. Apologies for being a little bit repetitive. Anyways, yeah, let's tie that up. So for now, I'm just going to tile to the abyssal light. And we'll decide what to do later based on where we're going to put the access shaft. Like how many tiles we actually have. We're not going all the way down here. So this neutronium is what constrains us. So realistically, we've got 70 tiles to play with. So I think what we would do is we would have a row for bedrooms and general purpose rooms, and that'd be 23 wide. And then we'd have a 25 wide row for ranches, and then we'd have like an access column where we'd go down. And then maybe what we'd do is we'd actually put all the transformers along this side of the map right next to the neutronium. Because eventually we're going to need the transformers to hook up all the power. And I think that's a straight run down here. I don't think there's any geysers that'll get in the way. So the actual fire pole is the main shaft is probably eventually going to go down here. It's currently going down here, but it would actually end up on this side. Yeah, I'm glad I actually settled on a place where I'm going to put this base. And I may expand further into space later, but we've got a fairly large amount of room down here. Like we've got 1, 2. We've got room for about 8 rooms, including the floors. And then another 8 here, which could be ranches. I think that's pretty reasonable. We're not going to want too many branches, because we're going to need most of our critters to be slicksters later. But I think we will need some Drekos, because there's a good amount of polluted water, but it is finite, so I don't want to rely on that for thimbleweed. That being said, we could just drink a small amount of it just to get some starting thimbleweed to make suits. I think that would be a good idea. Like, there's enough of it here, we could get away with producing, say, 100 thimbleweed. Get everyone clothed up. And yeah, if we're going to move this shaft eventually, then we can keep expanding the spawn out if we want. But at that point, we're not going to have enough room here to house everyone, so maybe not. Who's asleep? Oh, it's the plug slug. The plug slug is asleep. That's fine, so long as it's not a dude. Yeah. I've seen some interesting news stories relating to all the heat. There's a bridge in the UK that they're just straight up covering the cables in foil, because otherwise they're gonna get too hot and they're gonna get a bit ductile. So that's fun. I don't think it's gonna get too hot where any of my civil stuff that I've designed is. I've got to admit, I've designed that stuff more for the cold because it's in the very north of Scotland. So I don't think they're getting an amber heat alert or a red heat alert up there. They are getting an amber heat alert. I think there's an amber heat alert across the whole country. But yeah, I think a good plan is just tiling this all across and figuring out exactly what to do with it later. Then we can grab all these nice materials. And it's also convenient for me because currently my brain is very hot and I don't want to do anything too complex today if I can avoid it. But yeah, we're not activating the oxygen masks because there's loads of oxygen here already from all this polluted water off gassing. In fact, what I could probably do is just... because all that water is coming from here pretty much. All the oxygen anyways. So if I deconstruct these tiles, then I could just put a load of deodorizers here, and that would work. Yeah, that sounds good. And then once we've dealt with all this chlorine, we can probably just pump this chlorine away somewhere and probably won't need the liquid lock anymore. Hey GC Fungus. Not bad. Well, I mean, we haven't started with the oil yet, but we found a load of oil wells. And the premise of this map is, like, there's this huge empty zone here without any geysers. So this is where we're going to build our giant boiler, whatever that ends up looking like, because there's so much room. We can do pretty much whatever we want. So what I'm doing today is we've got our dupes temporarily down here, but I'm going to move them all up here to this swampy biome area that's not too hot. And I'm going to set up like the actual base infrastructure, some Draco ranches, and such. And we're basically going to move up here and then start doing everything else. So we're still in the process of just getting everyone's permanent home, I suppose. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I was thinking when I started the stream of moving them all the way into space, but I think there will be enough room here for plenty of people, at least to start with. Like between these oil wells. And this leaky oil fissure. So yeah, it should be pretty good. And everyone's just working away in here. We do actually have a mutant mealwood seed somehow. A shine bug got to it. And I'm really glad it has a notification on it, because otherwise I'd have absolutely forgotten about that. So we will want to analyze that at some point. That may be potentially useful. Your base is so big you're just going around any natural features. Yeah, it's probably the correct way of doing it. I'm just I'm just silly. I like everything being like in a neat little box, but usually it doesn't need to be, but I like it. So that's what we're doing. We explored the other planet a little bit, and we found an iron volcano here, and we also found a cool slush geyser that's right here. So we're just going to let that erupt and cover this with cool salt water, and hopefully get some usable iron when we come back here. And I'm not going to worry about the steam. There'll be loads of steam. Send people back through with teleporters. Oh yeah, that's true. It could overpressurize the volcano. Yeah, so what I could do in that case is I could just put like a wall here, and then it would only get one tile high, wouldn't it? Yeah. Well, what I'll do is I'll actually send the researcher back to that planet. I'm glad this teleporter can't flood. So who's the researcher? You are. You can go back to that planet and analyze the volcano, and you can also build a little bit of a wall so that it doesn't overpressurize. Thank you for the thanks for the good idea. And we're probably going to move this fire pole eventually, so I just want to get this area cleared out. That's the main goal of today. It's just polluted water. It's nothing that I don't mind just dropping all the way down to the bottom of the base. Yeah, there you go. I don't want you to sit in there and just drown. Oh. Is it hot where you are? Because it's blooming hot where I am. It's, I don't normally wear t-shirts. Well, I normally wear something on top. I'll put it that way. This could just be regular tile. And we'll just build it here, and then that should stop the liquid from getting higher than this, I think. We also won't be able to go in there. Actually, yeah, let's do this a little bit better. What we could do is we can make our sort of classic little thing. But then that's going to overflow. So what I should actually do is I should remove that one tile that we built at the start. And do it like that. But we'll priority 9 these tiles. Yeah, that seems good. You're hiding inside with the curtains closed, and then vent at night. Yeah, BBC says it's going to be 39 here tomorrow. And I'm working from home, A, so that I can look after the fish and make sure that they don't overheat. And B, because I've got an all-day meeting. So that's going to be really fun, and I'm going to be super motivated. So this is what the obsidian tiles look like in this mod. That's very neat. I don't think... these probably don't need to be obsidian. This iron isn't going to spread too far, but, I mean, whatever. We dug a load of it out here, so not really a problem. Now, look. Is that actually unreachable? It is, because you've sealed yourself in. Okay, look. I'll admit, that one's on me. So we'll build a ladder out of obsidian just because it's there. So let's change some of these priorities. There we go. That's the correct priority for you to do that in. There you go. I don't think there's too much I actively need to watch here. People are just going to get on with it, and there's... I don't think anything can go too wrong here. So we're just going to let them have a crack at it. And we're going to look after our researcher. Yeah, that way we should be able to get in here. Also, that'll contain all the steam to this room, so it's probably worth having a liquid lock on that anyways. Yeah, new planetoid detected. That is this planetoid. speed to it. You're right. Well, yeah, you had a single muck route in there. Good plan. You're going to need another ladder as well. So that can go... Yeah. Actually, you probably don't need to overdo that. That'll probably do. And then you'll be able to get back to your bathroom and all that other stuff. And then after all of that, we can analyze the volcano and see when it's going to erupt. That would be helpful. Man, that is a lot of that's a lot of off-gassing going on here. That is absolutely fine by me. So we filled this area up with oxygen, so these guys are nice and comfy at least. It's funny we're kind of moving them out of this area, but I'm sure we'll send all of the oxygen somewhere else. I'm sure it will come in handy again. Yeah, we'll build these tiles across here as well. Yeah, because we're just going to remove this whole bit here. That will be insulated because that'll be the actual bottom of the base. And we also don't want the leaky oil fish to heat the base up. So dig that out. There's not actually even very much salt water here, so this will be very easy to dig out. Just let them get on with it. Yeah, they're not great. So my plan for this one, because it's so hot, there's a cool steam vent immediately below. So I didn't actually end up doing the maths for this, but I'm hoping there'll be enough heat in this to get this steam vent to turbine temperature. Yeah, it's not a lot. It might not be enough, but either way, we can cool it down running it past the steam vent. Okay, you've actually finished all of that. Good job. You can deconstruct these ladders now. And then you can analyze this one as well while you're here. And then I don't think we want to let this keep erupting, so we're not going to analyze that one. So I'm not really sure what you're going to do the rest of the time. Probably just dig up more tiles. Try and find the input teleporter, I guess, and activate this output teleporter. You have made a mistake. Or I should say I've made a mistake and not accounted for your mistake. So let's yellow alert these, just so our friend can get out without us activating this. He's got plenty of air, so I'm not too concerned. So yeah, I'll probably end up with... I mean, how much salt water even is this? That is like a ton, to be fair. Well, maybe we'll not let that into our little pond. Yeah, we'll just leave that for now. There we go. And in terms of gases, there's some hydrogen up here. There's a little bit of chlorine in here. But I'm fine letting this chlorine out because there's already chlorine in here. It's just going to settle down here. So that's not a concern. We'll just go right through that. And that will do. But yeah, there aren't any geysers here. I am hoping I find a chlorine vent at some point, because we've got a saltwater geyser and I want to try the water weed. I've never done that before because I've never ended up hooking up the bleach stone. yeah, we can just go straight through all of this. Not a problem. Yeah, we can go one level higher than this. There we go. Just clear this whole zone and then come back later. Seems good. Right, how are you doing here? Yeah, this volcano will take a little bit to analyze. I bet this guy's is going to go dormant in like 3 cycles, and the whole plan's going to be ruined. We'll probably be fine. But yeah, in terms of stuff to do after that, we definitely just gonna want to grab stuff in general. So we can just dig all of that out. No problem. And then we can probably seal this off. Like this, maybe? Yeah, and then we can ladder up here. Because you're going to be here for a few cycles, so we might as well just explore a little bit. There we go. And, yeah, you can tile this. That'll do. And we might as well dig all of that as well. That should be fine. Okay, that should be enough stuff for you to do at the moment. And you're the researcher, so you will analyze the 2 geysers first. That's fine. How's this going? Messily, I hope. Yeah, all of this polluted water is eventually going to end up down here. So, I think what I'll do... We'll want some deodorizers up here just to get started. So I think what's a good plan for now is just to put them on every level and clean this area, and then we'll put some more further down where the rest of the off-gassing is going to happen. So in terms of wires, I think we're just going to hook that up to the spawn. Like, we're going to change these wires later anyways, and we've got loads of lead, and we're right next to an oil biome, so I'm just going to send the conductive wire up this way. And we'll rebuild this later. But yeah, I want to think about where the actual chute is going to end up. Because we're going to move this over a little bit. It's probably going to go down here, and then we'll have all the transformers going down here. And then we'll connect that to the... The funny thing is, if we do set up like natural gas with all those oil wells, it's going to produce so much power. We're going to have to come up with some new transformer solution compared to what we normally do. So the transformers here will just be for the base and for the small producers, like the solar panels, like the geyser, like the steam turbines, just here, there, and everywhere. And then we'll set up something else for all the big power. And here's a question. What on earth do you actually even do with all of the power from, like, a giant natural gas boiler? Because it's like, you're going to get, like, megawatts of power. And I don't think there's anything in the game that consumes that much power. My first thought was thermo aquatuners and some kind of crazy melting setup. Crazy cooling setup of some kind. But, I haven't got... It's very much a case of Plankton where he's going, I don't know, I didn't think we'd get this far. So hopefully we get that far. Yeah, you can have building 3. What is... Why have we got these icons here? these icons new? I don't think I've seen these icons before on this overlay. Oh no, it's just a bug. Okay, fair enough. I don't mind the occasional bug. Yeah, Great Hall's working as intended. We don't have any allergies, people, so the floral scent is nice. From the buddy buds. What have we got in the pod? We are still looking for more dupes. We're going to go up to 15. And I am going to need a rancher at some point. You are not the best rancher specifically in the world, but the increased construction is good, and the increased athletics is good. Lack of digging is pretty bad for a builder, though. You have farming and ranching, and increased agriculture, and early bird. So yeah, it's probably going to be you. And you'll be primarily a farmer for now. But we are going to need people who can ranch eventually. We didn't start with one. And I think we'll just leave you on the normal schedule. Yeah, there you go. Because at the moment, food-wise, we're just eating mealwood. And what's actually happening is we're just digging up tons and tons and tons of swamp chard because we're demolishing this whole biome. So that's what's actually happening. But eventually you'll be farming and stuff. How's it going over here? You're almost done with that. That's good. This looks like an important room, so we'll dig down here as well. But it's going to take you a while to do all of this. Then you're just going to keep doing that, so I think we speed to it again. Not too much thought required at the moment, we just get to watch them work. What priority is everything set to? That's quite a confusing mishmash. But yeah, I guess it's good to get the wire done first, so that they're not breathing in the polluted oxygen. We might as well get as much bang for our buck as we can with this oxygen. And then I'll also set them up down here. Like, eventually this is going to be where the spom is. Like, where the spom is going to keep expanding this way. And I'm glad that this tile actually reset when we loaded, because with the mod, the tiles were all supposed to connect up, and we had a mesh tile here and we replaced it. And then it just still showed up as an individual insulated tile, even though it's made of the same material. So I'm glad that was just a bug. Yeah. For now, we'll just keep the rest of the deodorizers here. That should catch all of this. And eventually we will do something else. I know what I'll do. Just move this wire one up. It's probably the smart thing to do. Right, who's got a skill point? Joshua. So you can grab digging. No? Yes. Yeah, there you go. I haven't picked up any mechatronics guys yet, because we're really not going to be ranching for a while. But we can probably just skill scrub someone to get a mechatronics guy. I think that's what we're going to go for. So to get rid of this chlorine, I'll probably just want to plant some dash salt vines. Because we do have a few of them. They require chlorine atmosphere and they just require sand fertilization. So we could even actually temporarily do that now. Because they don't need hydroponics. So what I'm actually going to do, because the chlorine is just settled here, this isn't going to be permanent. But we'll put some farms here, we'll put the dash of salt vines here, and then just slowly get rid of all that chlorine. And any chlorine be let out from over here. That seems reasonable. Quite excited. I haven't I haven't done something stupid like this before. But yeah, this is going to keep people busy for quite a while. So this Iron Volcano is going to erupt in 30 cycles. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I like this mod as well. So I got a mod where it just calculates the eruption average and the total average output for the geysers, because I just do that on the calculator anyways. It's just a simple operation. So I feel like it's fine having a mod that just tells you that information. We'll know that for this one as well soon enough. I didn't find any extra geysers. Oh yeah, actually, that reminds me. I have a mods command now. So yeah. There are some mods that I have. And you can just find those on Steam Workshop. So we can just plant dash of salt vine. Unfortunately, we only have 1.4 seeds. We're going to want a few more than that. Well, we can certainly grab a few more in here. Yeah, this should work. That seems fine to me. And then we'll uproot this one as well. Set this all to priority 9, just so that we end up doing that. Then are there any others in here that are? There's one down here. So we can grab that one. We didn't actually go through too many rust biomes. Like if I zoom out, I think that's the only one we've seen. There is one up here, but we're not going to get there for a while. So we're probably only going to have a couple of salt vines to start with, but that's fine. They're only temporary anyways. If we can get more salt vine seeds by doing this, that'd be nice. Oh my god, I've been muted the entire time. No, I was muted. Yeah, I sneezed. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, these are just to consume the environmental chlorine. So once it runs out of chlorine from, say, up here and all that, we're gonna move them somewhere else. So I probably didn't need to build quite this many farm tiles, but there we go. I don't think I was muted for too long. Yeah, thankfully my leg has stopped hurting. I was wondering why my leg was hurting, and I think it was something circulation related, but it seems to have fixed itself. I had a nice hot bath this morning, and that seemed to fix it. Right, how's this looking? So this is going to keep erupting for another 30 cycles. So that's pretty good. So that's going to fill this up with cold salt water in that time. And then as this erupts, more will flow in from over here. Yeah, I like that. So in the meantime, I guess you're just going to keep digging this stuff out. What are you doing at the moment? You're just going to build more tiles. This ladder does not need to be made out of obsidian. Hold on. Just make it out of, I don't know, sandstone. So I need to remember to do this more often, just to build stuff with materials that are locally available. Because I keep forgetting, and it takes ages to build stuff if you don't. Ugh. Yeah, we'll just tile this as well. That is fine. Right, we actually have 6 salt lines. That's pretty good. I guess we had a few more of those than I thought. Yeah, that's going to help deal with the whole chlorine situation. Yeah, there we go. There's loads of sand as well, so I'm not too worried about that. And I think we just speed to it. Just keep demolishing this biome. Skilling people up and building and digging. I think what I'll do is I'll just build a tile here. I'll set that to... Yeah, that's priority 9. Well, I mean, all of it's priority 9, I think. The digging is priority 5, so they should build that tile first. And then we'll just let the salt water out and we'll just sweep it up. I think that's reasonable. It's got hypothermia. You do. Really? You got hypothermia just from standing in all this polluted water. We're going to need to sweep some of this, but I'm not going to sweep until we've just done everything. Because otherwise it's just going to keep coming in from different places. And I'm just going to leave this insulated for now. But it'll be good to know that we can have another layer on the top of the base later. So what I'm actually going to do... So this is the far right. Can't build any closer than that. So I can start planning where things are going to go. Like, we're going to have our normal transformer column. We're actually just going to tile this all in. And we just make this out of regular tiles. We'll just do that so it's a nice even wall. I don't think we're going to need any of... I don't think we're going to need that tiny amount of space there. We're not exactly building a mini base. We've got a fair amount of room. But yeah, I imagine I'm probably just going to leave it on speed 2 for most of today. I don't normally do that, but there's really not a lot to do other than just watch them go at it. There's our Cuddle Pip. How old is he? He'll be there for another 70 cycles. I should really do something with Cuddle Pips at some point, but we don't have a polluted water geyser, so I don't want to just ranch them willy-nilly. I think that chlorine's actually going to disappear quite quickly. But we'll get the spawn to start actually pressurizing this area as well. And that will probably help. Like, we've got mostly clean air up here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So it's funny that we've got this liquid lock here, because I don't think it ended up actually being too necessary. Because it's just chlorine in here. I may actually just let that salt water out. I'll do that later. What I'll do for now is I'll just put another vent here. We'll start pressurizing this area a bit more with the spawn output. Oh, hold on. What have you done? No. Okay, look. I'm gonna put that tile right there. The natural gas! I thought I was being really thorough. Well, you missed the tile. Thankfully, we've got a little bit of polluted water there that kind of blocked it. But yeah, we've got some natural gas floating about. Oh, that's so annoying. Ah. No. Hold on, stop. Stop that. Who's doing this? You are, okay. It's fine. Wonder how long that's actually been open for. It's a very small amount. It'll probably get deleted eventually. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Right. Let's go on over here. So you're building that ladder, but a load of sand is falling down. Well, we've got Sweetles over here. We did Sweetles last time, and we got a load of ranches going. We do have some sulfur, so we'll eventually want to feed that to Sweetles. And we're going to produce... If we're going to have a giant natural gas boiler, eventually we're going to have a lot of sulfur from that. So that is something we can do with it. But for now, I'm not super fussed. Doesn't look like there's any geysers up here. Yeah, some refrigerated food. You're going to live off the swamp chard for quite a while. And there's so much off-gassing. It's fine, it's just we didn't have it. Hi, Tech Rock. It's just we didn't have any natural gas, and now we just got like a very small amount, and I'm just annoyed. They should make a critter or a plant that just eats natural gas. Just like they should make a natural gas puffed. That's what they should do. But But yeah, I think it's going to take them a while to just get all this done. Even though they can breathe up here and it's perfectly fine. There's just a lot of stuff for them to do. A lot of mud keeps dropping down everywhere. God, it's so hot. I'm actually sweating. Yeah, it's a lot of strip mining for 11 dudes. But this is ultimately where they're going to live. And we're going to keep hiring up to 15. I'm not going to be very picky. I just want some ranchers, and I want people who don't have really stupid downsides. I could even start moving some stuff up there, but I don't think there's really a point. I think I'm running along there quite quickly. What's the route they're actually taking to get there? So they're mostly running along here, but they're also going up here a little bit. I don't think there's too much we can do to speed this up some more. I mean, I made this insulated tile because eventually it's going to be part of the spawn, so I don't want to make it regular tile because we're gonna send cooling stuff through here. Right, who we got? We've got another rancher, although not you. Not you. Decreased athletics is not what we want. You have suit wearing and athletics. I like the 90% run speed. We're gonna pick you. And you can be a gopher. So yeah, we'll give you supplying to start, and then we'll get you towards exosuit training. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. And we are taking all the swamp chard and storing it here at least, so they're not running around. Well, actually, let's have a look at long commutes. So most of the time is spent construction supplying, which I don't think we can really avoid. Storing meal ice, or traveling to store meal ice. I think this is fine. Yeah, what I could do to speed things up a little bit is... That does not need to be yellow alert. Just put some tiles here. And they'll run across that a bit faster. But apart from that, I think we've done everything we can do to speed up their journey. Aside from the transit tube, which we don't have resources for. Okay, what's it like on the other planet? So you're still finishing that because you haven't dug this out yet. It's fine. I guess we could just dig over here as well. Just explore this bit. I basically just want to find where all the geysers are. I guess there's a lot of food up here as well, so you may as well ladder up here. Yeah, that's fine. So, speed 2 time. It's nice that we can just add some new friends. Once I tame this cool steam vent, we can add even more people. But then the constraint is mostly going to be food, because I haven't got a robust food system up yet. I just want to clear out the space and then we'll decide what to do. Because I think long term, we're going to have a load of slicksters, and we're going to turn them into meat. That's definitely going to happen. Paku is probably also going to happen. And I might just take my Paku farm from the previous base and build it here. We've got a large wild population for now, so that's pretty good. We've got a pretty good starting point. And we keep pouring some more Paku in there from the lakes around the map. And probably grub fruits, because we're going to be producing a load of sulfur from the boiler. So it probably makes sense just to put that into grub fruit and have some sweeters. That may end up being what we use some of the space for down here, is if we have extra space, is just have grub fruit farms. Yeah. There we go. I think I can speed 3 it. If I look on long commutes, in terms of actual work, we've got ponder at 2%. I don't want that ponder to get too high. I wouldn't want it to be higher than, say, 3%. So if we run it at speed 3, and it gets higher than 3%, then we'll know something's majorly wrong. Man, my smoothie is sweating. That's a bad sign. I need 2 coasters. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get myself another coaster. And I'm sure no one will die. Post required. Right. Anything going on? Everyone's going to work? Yeah, I'm just trying to think as well. There's a load of slime lung here that I don't really want to deal with. But in terms of the actual sulfur here, we could probably just pipe that down here and then put the steam turbine here. So I think we could probably get this working fairly quickly. And that's for where we dump the sulfur, I don't know. But at least we know what to do for that now. So Camille, I think you're going to keep cooking because we still don't have an actual chef. And then Ashcan, you're going to go to digging because I think we need more diggers than farmers. And I can't remember what your actual skills are. So both of your skills are quite high. We'll give you the digging hat, because we're going to keep skilling you up in digging. Yeah. This should be enough mealwood for all these guys once the swamp chard runs out. We'll need to plant that when this gets below 60,000 calories, I think. That'll give it time to grow. So that should be fine. So I think we go back to speed 3. Okay, yeah, see, the pondering time is creeping up. I don't like running it on speed 3 too much, because while it's time efficient for me, it's not as efficient for the dupes. Because they spend much longer... I don't know, I hate it. It's just annoying. It's just how the game runs. They have lots of different things to choose. Yeah. Yeah, I can see the benefits of just leaving it on speed 3. I guess we're producing excess water. Like, at the moment, like, the spawn is producing enough oxygen for everyone. So the only real resource constraint on what we're doing at the moment is dirt for the mealwood, and we've still got 790 tons for that. So I probably could just speed through it. And I think I will, because I literally just don't know what to do. Other than let them get on with this. So all the polluted water's coming out here now, that's all good. Got some hypothermia. Actually, you're trapped. I mean, you've got oxygen, but you'll be fine. But yes, you are technically trapped. It's heading towards the end of the day. Oh, I wonder if we're going to end up entombing a load of Paku doing this. That'd be a little bit unfortunate. Oh, you're still trapped. Let's get you out of here so you don't have an accident. There you go. You should be able to get that done fairly quickly. I just don't want you to make any more of a mess here than we already have. I suppose it doesn't really make much difference, except it would add a load of germs, and then all that polluted water would be germy, which would be annoying. Yeah, I'll leave it on speed 2 for now, just so that they're not pondering so much for their downtime. Although it looks like they've got a bit of spare time anyways. These poor guys, they don't even have a rec room at the moment. Let's see how many people get to bed. Not too many. Actually, no, you're heading to bed. I think it was just one person that missed it. Right. When is the teleporter back online? So this is activated. This is active now. I think it's more important than that you actually go back to the planet and help out than do this stuff at the moment. But the only thing we do want to do is we do want them to activate these teleporters while they're here. So let's set this all to priority 9. Activate this, because you need field research to do this. And then you've got to get across here somehow. I guess that works. Is there no faster way? I don't think there is. We don't want to mess with this. Yeah, it's not like we need to do any research back at the main base, so that's fine. Who's got skills? Otto, you can have building. Just keep giving everyone building and digging. And back to speed 2. Yeah, the transformer block is usually... I mean, what we're going to do this time with the transformers is we're going to flip it. So the heavy watt wire is going to come down here. And we want it to be completely hidden from the dupes. So it's going to be conductive wire, so it has a radius of about 4 tiles. It's going to stick out like here. So I think what I'll do, so I'll make this 7 wide. I'll just put that there as a reminder. So the transformer column will be 7 wide, and we'll put storage bins in there as well. So all of the random stuff we find, we can just put in there, and it'll be in the base. And then this will be the main exit out of the base. So we'll have the fire pole, the ladder, and the stuff all going that way. And then we'll have these be sealed rooms. We'll probably have these be the ranches. So that will be... No, it won't be the ranches. Just trying to think about how I'm actually going to lay this out. We'll have a liquid lock here. Well, the liquid lock will actually be here. So this will be the actual inside of the base. So what we'll do then is we'll have 23 tiles this way. And that'll be a full set of rooms. So how many was that? There we go. And then this is where we'll have the internal ladders and stuff. And then that gives us how many tiles over here? It gives us about 25. So this is where we'll have the internal ranches. And then this will be the actual edge of the base. Okay, I think that works. So this will be the actual edge. And then I guess we'll tile in the rest of this. This can be insulated tile here. We'll insulate that as well. There we go. That's good, because that mostly avoids us building in the oil biome. And that gives us room for 1 column of normal buildings, and then 1 column of ranches. Whatever that ends up looking like. And that wall can mostly just be abyssalite, so we can just leave it. Yeah, that seems good. So the actual exits will be here. So they'll want to be insulated tiles. So these can be, yeah, they can be priority 5. We'll make that a liquid lock. Yeah, that seems good. So we'll have 1 exit here, and we'll have 1 exit at the top. Which we haven't actually dug yet. This is going to be mildly annoying to deal with. We'll dig through this lot as well, just so we can build these top tiles. Right, what's in the pod? Another person? We got another digger. That seems good. It's kind of hard to turn down the 3,000 kilograms of fertilizer, though. That's a lot of fertilizer. And with how many people we're hiring, we're probably going to want fertilized food at some point. You start with crop tending, but it's actually very useful. Well, we can make you a digger and a farmer. I don't know, we'll probably make more fertilizer soon anyways. I'll take Marie. I just want more people. We're gonna go up to 15. It's some extra morale save later on. Yeah, so there you go, and you can also do a little bit of farming. And then Catalina, you've done your doctoring, your very useless qualification. And now you can go in the building. But it's fine. I like having at least one doctor just so we can treat people faster if there's like a mass scolding. I probably wouldn't have picked her if there were any better dupes available, but she was pretty good. What are the reasons that I have for picking Catalina? Let's see. So she has the +3 in medicine as well. And she has +3 in agriculture. Yeah, so she's gonna farm and stuff as well. Wow, we actually have a lot of people for farming now, and not a lot of people for ranching. It's probably a sign that we're just gonna end up doing mealwood for the next 500 cycles. Yeah, looks like we've dropped off. We've demolished a lot of bleach stone as well. So ideally we would store that somewhere. Oh, this is full. Okay. Let's not have the coal in here anymore. Let's not have the lead in here anymore either. Yeah, please just put the bleach stone in there because we might want that for later. Okay. How's it going over here? Have you activated this? You have activated this. That's good. So, not too long until you get over here. Yeah, looks like we've got quite a few beaters. That's good. We've got some precariously placed plants. Can't see any CO2 vents. There's usually one or two just randomly down here just to muck it up. Yeah, just dig through here, activate this, and then we can go home. Not bad. Oh, you're Amari. You're actually there. Wow, you have a lot of athletics. How did you get 8 athletics? Well, you should probably have digging, because being able to dig to your own geysers is probably a good thing. And I'm mostly just getting them to build this to remind me where I'm actually going to be positioning stuff. Let's speed to it again. What am I going to call this episode on YouTube? Either building a new home or the Great Strip Mine Experiment or something, I don't know. I've actually made some proper thumbnails for my YouTube channel now. I found the font for Oxygen Not Included. It's called Raystroke. And you can get it on the font website. I've used the font a lot in the past. When I used to be a moderator on the Pokemon forums, I did a lot of just random image work for people. And the font was really nice because you can find all sorts of cool fonts there, like the SpongeBob font, like Transformers font, all sorts of things. Yeah, I wonder when people are going to pick this up. I mean, I don't mind it off-gassing too much, because we're going to process that chlorine down here anyways. But I'd prefer if someone picked it up. Like, if I actually go here... Yeah, what are you storing? You're storing polluted dirt. Yeah, so people are doing it. Oh, actually, I've just realized they're all storing all the polluted dirt from over here. That's what they're doing. In fact, they're probably spending a large amount of time doing that. We'll see. We'll see what it says on the travel time later. Is that a problem? I guess ultimately we do want to store the polluted dirt because we ultimately want clean oxygen and we don't want to keep these deodorizers here. But yeah, they're going to be picking that up for a lot longer than they're going to be picking up the bleach stone. So yeah, getting ideas of where things are going. We're going to have regular rooms over here. So let's see, this is 23 for a regular room. So this is obviously going to be an exosuit dock down here. So I imagine what we're going to do is we're going to have the we're going to have however many mess halls we have here, and then we're going to have the freezer here. Well, I suppose I could put a Great Hall here just for now, because there's a lot of food here anyways from people just dropping the swamp chard from all this mining. So I could do that now. So that would be 11 wide. So how wide is that? That wide. The layout I usually go for these is having 10 per mess hall. And I have a party line phone in the middle and then just a load of paintings. But we probably got a load of seeds. Let's see what seeds we have. Let me click the one pixel that actually lets me see this list. So how many... So we've got 35 mirth leaves. That's a pretty good amount of seeds. Yeah, so I think for now we'll just do mirth leaves. Oh, we're going to want lights in here as well. So I think the lights would go like this. There's usually going to be someone in here all the time. So I don't mind having the phone not be lit. I don't even have the technophones yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll just leave that there for now, and if they have some food, they can just go and eat it here. I've actually got some stress. So Marie is stressed because she hasn't been here very long. That's fine. The new guys always get stressed because they don't have the base morale from, like, just going to all the rooms. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll flip those lights and the sensors over. So this guy technically won't get lit while he's eating, but I want to make sure that people get lit on the phones. Because I noticed that usually what keeps people up at night is I'm talking on the phone for too long when I do this. So we'll make sure they're lit on the phones. You done over here? Not quite. We'll watch you for a bit. See how long it takes for you to do all this. There's not a lot of oxygen down here. Actually, this oxygen will get down here, surely. Or you'll be able to climb up to it. Yeah, there you go. You're just fine. And where is the output teleporter? So we haven't actually found any of the input or output teleporters here yet. So we're going to need to do a little bit more exploration for that. But you'll be in here very soon. I can't see too many Wheezeworts, which is a shame. I would like some Wheezeworts. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, stick your hand there. Not bad. Right. So you can just do those two, and then you can just come back, I think. Now, is there anything else I want to do here? This is filling up with liquid. It's not going above here, like it's already building up here. So this little gate here is working as intended. Thank you, GC Fungus. So yeah, you can come back, I think. There's nothing else for you to do. And we can probably get you to start researching some other bits back at the base. So I wonder how much cool water we've got left for the oxyferns, because it's been running for a while and I haven't really been paying attention. There's still a little bit. I am still relying on this for all the dupes, and we'll hire one more dupe and then we'll be done. Actually, we'll keep it at this number now. Until the new base is built. And until we've got the other steam vent tamed. Who's got skills? Pay is a skill. Decoration. So Pay is the decorator. We're not going to do what we did last time. We're just going to have Masterworks everywhere. Why did I pick Pay again? Was it literally just because she was a decorator and I wanted one? And she also has plus construction, so that's handy. I never even set you alerts. That's actually hilarious. There you go. You might as well build this first, just so that people can sit down here and eat. Just so they're not carrying all their food everywhere. We'll eventually use it. And to be honest, it's just giving me some idea of where everything's actually going to fit. But we're pretty close to this being ready. Got a few gaps to fill here and there. We're going to need to dig over here as well. We're going to want to let all of this out, so we'll just do that. Yeah, I guess now that our friend is back, we will actually research the phone. And we will start putting in phones, because they are very good. It's not a lot of power. And the morale bonus is pretty good. Where are they? Here. There we go. What are you doing, fishos? I'm gonna have to do a water change at some point to cool them down, I think. Because they're not tropical fish, they're temperate fish. They like it to be below 25 if I can help it. Well, they're not doing too badly. But yeah, I've actually got a little fan that's blowing across the top. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's like right there. But that's actually evaporating a lot of the water. Like, the airflow is hardly anything, but it is helping evaporate all the water. So it's doing much better than I thought it would. Yeah, there we go. So we got some tables there. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the freezer here. Actually, yeah, instead of having the door here. Oh, what I did before is I had like a ladder that people accessed stuff from. So they accessed the food off the ladder. Crap. That's not going to work quite the same here. So previously, people would go down the ladder, grab some food, and they wouldn't have to go in the door to the freezer. Well, I've still got time to move this. I don't really have the space, though. If I want ranches over here, I'm not going to have the space for another ladder there. I could probably just have the freezer here. I could probably have a little ladder that can go up here. And they can just, like, the freezer itself can be, like, here. Yeah, we'll just have a little internal ladder that will go between all the mess halls, and then the freezer will be here, and then we'll just have an actual wall here or something, and we'll have the thermoregulator on this side. So it will still work. It'll just look a little bit different from how it usually does. That's fine. All those granite tiles looking nice and shiny in this mod. Yeah, oxygen pressure's still really high. The oxyferns are actually overpressurizing this area a little bit. If I zoom out, this vent is also helping. So in terms of the gases in this area, there's a little bit of chlorine coming off from over here. But it is all eventually mostly ending up down here and feeding these salt mines. So that's good. They are actually doing a decent amount of work. Right, let's speed up. Well, the question is, do I just keep the Pacu down here and set up a breeder near this pool where they already are? Or do I just take an egg from here and put a Pacu room in the base somewhere? I think that makes more sense. We could do the same Pacu room layout from last time, because that was quite nice, having like a general kitchen in there. As well, and then it gave us a space for the surfboard and everything. But the one change I would make is I would change how the conveyors were routed, because when the Pacu eggs were going out, it was occasionally cramping that room. So I'll have a think about that and I'll change where the chute goes. But I think we'll just have the same Pacu room from before. And what we'll do is we'll put that at the bottom in one of our ranch slots, because these ranches are going to be 25 wide, so we can make the Pacu room 25 wide. That won't cause any issues. And that gives a little more space for like a pitcher pump or something. Yeah, I don't think anyone actually used these, because they'll either pick one mess table or the other. And they've already been using the one in the main base. But the food is actually just all swamp shards. I think they've actually taken all the swamp shards back to the main base though, so that's fine. Okay, so we got the party line phone, so we'll put one in up here. So that can go there. And then automation wise we'll press the wrong button. Yeah, I think we'll do this, and we'll have the lights actually be slightly askew from each other. And that way, only the meal table, the mess table on the end won't get lit all the time, but this will get lit all the time. And I think that's more important. We're gonna change all this wiring later. But yeah, then we're gonna have... So I think what we normally do is we have painting here, painting here, painting here. I think it still makes sense because we've got the mess tables, so we want to actually use this space for paintings. Because what we could do is we could do painting here, painting here, painting here, and then we could put like something else here, maybe? I don't know. Painting here, painting here, painting here. Yeah, we just let this tile and this tile be clear. Well, what we could actually do is we could put hanging pots here, we could put plants here, we could have paintings here. So let's research paintings and put those in. Because we have some thimbleweed. Although that requires radiation. Okay. Never mind, we've got better uses for thimbleweed. We'll do that later. Where are the bathrooms going to go? I think it makes sense for us to have the rec rooms next to the mess halls. So these will eventually be rec rooms here. How many dupes are we actually going to have here? We've got 2 steam beds for now. So that's going to be... Is this dormant? No. We're going to have to analyze these later and figure out how much water exactly there is. And then we can plan exactly where everything's going. But we're going to have bedrooms. Like with the comfy beds here eventually. I'm going to have to try and fit those in too. Keep on speed 2 for now. I'm going to start moving the ladders and things as well. We'll start adding them in. Because eventually we're going to have a transit tube that goes... Are we even going to have a transit tube in the base? Because it's literally going to be this one shaft. And then this shaft will be used for everything else. I guess we may do in case we want to send people places without Atmo suits. I think what I'll do is I'll put the ladder on this side, and then when the transit tube that goes through the middle will break off, it will come out here so we can just cut the ladder up. Yeah, I can deconstruct this. Then the fire pole can go here. This will be the internal fire pole. We've actually got a little bit of room down here for some more stuff. So we could even have the Paku down here. and the kitchen here, if we wanted. Or maybe that's ultimately where we'll put the oxy fans. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go that way. We'll cancel this, because this is just going to be a straight shoot. Have this go all the way up here. Because that's going to be the actual top of the base. Right, and I think we're done with dupes. I don't think we want any more dupes for now. Well, +7 cooking. The thing is, you're really good. I think we're still going to take you because we want a dedicated cook at some point, and you have the farming skill too. So you can have the cooking skill. And the only thing is, we've actually not got room in this space for the mess tables anymore. But we still do have room for the bed. So you're the last dude that we'll hire before we move everyone over. And you'll prioritize cooking and farming. Yeah, there you go. Deconstruct these two. Let's make sure these automation wires are built. So we're just burning power on these. And we'll keep letting people through here for now, but eventually we're just gonna build the chute here. Probably fill this liquid lock up. We'll just fill that with salt water. Yeah, you guys have actually done this quite quickly, like considering the amount of work there was to do. Seal this in as well. I'll start tiling over these bits, because eventually we're going to want the tiles there anyways. There we go. We still need to dig this out, so I'm gonna wait for that before we start sweeping all of this. Yeah, I haven't found any other geysers up here. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tight, but I reckon we'll have space to fit everyone in. And we're probably not going to have a huge amount of ranches here. We're probably going to have, like, one or two, like Dreco ranches for the Thimble Reed. Probably a Dreco ranch for plastic as well, just to get started, because everything's going to be really far away. So maybe we'll even put bedrooms up here. Because the 25 wide, we can use that for bedrooms too. People are actually running out of stuff to do. Oh, you sewed yourselves in. Okay. That is a problem. Hold on. You know what, actually? Forget that. Let's just, demolish this again. That was pretty close to trapping everyone. Nice. So there's going to be a little bit of heat from the oil biome coming in here. Who's suffocating? Oh, you're still trapped here. How did you get up here, Harold? Hold on. Right. There you go. You should be able to get out of that. Yeah, there you go. You're not going to die. Who else is idle? Amari. Okay, well, you're not too bad. Are you? Yeah, you're fine. You've got plenty of oxygen. I probably could have ordered that a little bit better. So who's going to build this fire pole? Hassan. Okay. I guess I'll speed to it. You'll get this built fairly quickly. How do we end up with the plug slug here? Oh, they can actually jump across tiles. Okay, that's interesting. I did not know that. Oh, why am I building all these ladders out of igneous rock? These should be built out of granite. Yeah, build these out of granite, please. Okay, not quite over there. We're going to actually build stuff out of the right materials here, because that's where everyone's going to be hanging out permanently. Yeah, you're almost there. And I'm probably just going to tile upwards here to try and block the oil out. Like, we're just going to push it up, and then we're going to put the insulated wall here. We'll leave the abyssal here as well. Okay, that doesn't need to be yellow alert anymore. He made it out. We can dig this too. That is fine. And I think what we'll do is we'll just put a ladder here and a ladder here. A ladder here. And we'll just get them to tile this in. We're eventually going to want all that lead, but it's just kind of in the way for now. We can put a mirth leaf in here. Okay, I think we can go back to speed 2. Not bad. I think you can all get out now, so we can tile this as well. And that ladder is up now, so I'm just gonna tile across these bits. And we'll obviously leave this bit open. Oh, wait. That's not quite done yet. There we go. So I'll cancel these for now, just because the ladder's not quite down there yet. Yeah, I still want to think about how many people we're going to have up here. This vent is dormant, so we will actually analyze this. So I want to know exactly how much water we're working with, just for the start. This is overpressurizing occasionally. Just because so much water's ended up down here. That is certainly a good sign. I'll probably start building the next spawn soon. The next layer. I'm gonna do what I did before. I'm gonna keep all the hydrogen rooms separate just so I can turn them on and off individually, just in case. Looks like we ended up with a load of plug slugs just migrating into the base. Unfortunately, they're not really worth ranching unless we can get a consistent amount of metal ore. Electrum? What the heck is Electrum? Just melts into gold. I don't think I've ever seen this. Yeah, let's speed to it again. Well, it looks like at least one person is using the new mess hall. That's fine. We're getting close to finished on this. But yeah, we're going to need to block this up fairly soon just to stop all the heat from getting through. So we're just going to start diagonally building these tiles. And we're going to need to replace these ones as well, aren't we? I can dig these out. Set these to priority 9. This bit here is all fine. So we can actually... what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to ladder up here temporarily. And we'll dig through here. We'll let this all out. And this is going to be the roof of the base. So we're going to make this insulated tile as well. We'll cover that up in the end. Yeah, so now I can do this. Yeah, so that's all granite, that's good. It'd be quite nice if the True Tiles mod had different textures for ladders as well. But I suppose that would be in the True Ladders mod. Yeah, so we can finish that off. Yeah, we can just put more thieves there, that's fine. That is buildable. Let's go back to speed 2. We've still got loads of food just from the digging. But yeah, when this gets down to 60,000, we'll plant the rest of the mealwood. Okay. We'll eventually want this oil, but I don't think we're going to bother harvesting it until we actually get to the place. But yeah, we're just going to want to actually tile this so that we just shift the oil over, and then this is going to be the insulated part. Yeah, it should be fine. Go back to speed 2. How is the breathability up here, actually? It's mixed. As expected, we've ended up with a load of hydrogen up here. We've still got chlorine off-gassing as well. And some carbon dioxide is starting to build up. It's not too bad. Yeah, so you can start grabbing all of this. Thankfully, it's not too hot that you're getting scolded up here. If it was, that would be very inconvenient. So we're getting idle people. So you've actually run out of stuff to do. Okay. Oh yeah, because this is all requiring hard digging, isn't it? Hmm. Well, I suppose we can get rid of these ladders. These fire poles. I don't think we're going to keep these plug slugs around long term, because they're probably just going to end up eating metals that we don't want. So you can be attacked. There you go. I think we'll still keep the deodorizers there for now. Eventually I'm going to start wanting to move bedrooms up. And we can start putting doors in here. Wondering what the right... Yeah, I'm looking forward to analyzing this. So we've analyzed this and we know what the average output is now. So that's about what I expected. So about 1.2 kilograms per second. So one steam turbine will handle all of that if it's hot enough, which hopefully it will be from this. And that will be enough oxygen for 10.8 dupes. So let's say 10 dupes, if this is working optimally. And then we just need to go and analyze this one, which is not going to happen for a while. It's just way too hot. I mean, if we assume it's about the same, that's about 20 dupes in this base. So I could plan for 20 dupes, have 2 mess halls here, and then... in terms of bedrooms... 23. Now, 23 is great for dividing into 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I don't think we can divide it into 5. Yeah, we're 1 shy, if we do it like that. Might as well keep putting these all in as well. They don't have decor, so there's no point making them out of anything but aluminium. There we go. So I think it's probably reasonable to design this base for 20 dupes. And they can do everything. And then if we want more dupes, we'll have the ladder go up here. We'll bypass this oil biome. We'll build an extension in space that will match this layout. I like that. So, in that case, we'll have 5 floors here. that can have 4 bedrooms each. So we can fit all the dupes here in comfy beds, which I want to do because they deserve it because I'm the best thing them about. So then the question is, we're just going to have one exit down here. We don't have room for another exit up here because of this oil well. The alternative is that I have these be bedrooms as well. So this side is literally all bedrooms. And then we have all of the other stuff for the base over here. So that some of that will be ranches and some of that will be other things. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that will be the plan. So we'll just have all of this be bedrooms. Individual bedrooms. Except these 2 rooms, which will be the mess halls. And in fact, you'll probably just have insulated wall here. Because we'll have the freezers here that people access. Oh, actually, we'll have a little bit of extra room over here for beds. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, because we'll have a little bit of extra space in this bit. So yeah, that's good, because that way we can leave the top open as well, just in case people want to go out the top. Which I think is a good idea. So let's actually change this. First of all, let's get rid of all these fire poles, because we don't need these anymore. Actually, I can just set this to deconstruct buildings, and it will ignore the wire. Yeah, that seems good. That is unreachable, so we'll need a ladder. We can dig this out as well. We're gonna need this to be insulated. And we'll want this to be insulated as well. Not sure how far that's gonna go, because that's where the actual... This is where the actual ladder's going, so we probably won't want it... Yeah, because the ladder will go up from here. That's fine. I'll tell you what, it's quite satisfying actually just being able to just lay out the base in its own space and not just build it up gradually, just literally plonk it all down at once. I've never done this before in this game, and it's quite satisfying. There's literally nothing here, we can just do exactly what we want. But yeah, we should connect these fireballs up, really. Oh, these have a decor bonus. So we should actually make these out of something with decor. Nah, I'm not wasting gold on that. We will have a use for all that gold, I'm sure. So I'm not even going to worry about it. There is going to be a little bit of a heat leak to start, but I'm sure we're eventually just going to put air conditioning in the base. So that's fine. Right, and we can dig that. And none of the oil got let out, so that went pretty well. We want to dig these. And build some tiles here. I think I want to dig that as well. Let that out. Yeah, not bad. So, yeah, we'll try and fit everyone in here in 4 wide bits. So it'll literally just be the comfy bed and then whatever they need. I don't think we're going to hire any nyctophobics, so we'll just have paintings, I imagine. Plants or something. And then this will literally be the wall here. So I'll just make that doors for now. So at least that way I'll actually remember that there's going to be bedrooms. And then we might put something else in these rooms as well. I'm not sure what. Small things. Maybe just some internal storage bins or something, I don't know. Then we'll have a normal room up here. Still got a whole mess of polluted oxygen up here. Well, we should be digging this out fairly soon, so we shouldn't have to worry about... We can sweep all this polluted water pretty soon, because we won't be getting any more of it. In fact, this is all going to leak out down here, so I'm pretty sure I can just sweep all of this up now on these floors. So we'll set that to priority 9 and we'll just sweep that, and we won't sweep this floor. Seems good. And we'll put another mess hall here. Yeah, I think that works a bit better with these things being slightly off, just to make sure that the phone is lit up. That will do. I'm going to move this wire eventually. Yeah. Looks nice. So we're going to have our little base up here that has 20 people in it. And then this whole area is going to be industry. It's not too far for the spawn, maintenance. It's not too far for the natural gas room, which we will do at some point, but we haven't actually needed the power yet. And I guess for now, I'll just put some cots in here. And that way, when we actually do move everyone over, it will be a bit smoother. Again, we'll leave all of that until this area is actually clear. So, sweepy liquids. We still need to dig out that salt water and sweep it up. That should do. So I think all we need to do now is get up here, tile this, and then we can just insulated tile all of this. And that should work. And all of this abyss light we can just replace whenever we want. But I'm not super fussed about that yet. Okay, let's speed to it. Oh, you're on the phone. Well, you've definitely missed your bedtime, because your bed is nowhere near here. That's fine. Good to see the old standard bug is still happening. Ooh, Drekla eggs. I like Drekla eggs. Well, we don't want to hire any more dupes at the moment, because we need to set up the other spawn, I think. So yeah, Drekla eggs. Yummy. And people have skills, so Frankie, you might as well go into ranching, because we don't have anyone with ranching yet, as far as I know. And then you can go to digging. And you can go towards, well, you can get supplying too, but then eventually we'll take you to exosuit training. Sounds good. Man, we've been able to live off that swamp chard heart for a while. Just goes to show how powerful digging actually is as a food source. There is a lot of food in the dirt in certain biomes. So, one thing I was a bit worried about is this polluted water the right temperature. It doesn't look like it's getting too hot for the Pacus, so I think we're fine. There's actually some more swamp chard over here. We might as well grab that. Right, this vent is now dormant, so we can go... we can't go analyze it because the water is still too hot. Nice. Well... is that going to dissipate heat anytime soon? Doubtful. I don't think there's really anything we can do about that apart from just analyze it when it's a bit later. The water level is drained. Or get an exosuit in there. But we don't have refined metal yet. We're not gonna have any from this volcano. Bollocks, this hasn't worked. Oh, I thought this was gonna work. I thought it was gonna keep the liquid at this level here. Why did I think that was gonna work? We're gonna have to send someone back to look at that and probably drain a lot of this off. Bollocks. That is dormant, and that is dormant. Right, let's send our researcher friend back here to figure that out. Because I do want that producing iron as soon as it wakes up. We've actually done most of the digging here now, so this should progress at a fairly decent rate. Okay. There we go. So, we need you to dig and analyze these. And then we need you to seal them up. So, probably just some manual airlocks. That will probably do. Actually, we'll do it like this. Okay, not quite like that. There we go. So I think the way to solve this is through automation. So we'll have a mechanized airlock here, and we'll have a hydro sensor. We don't have any refined metal over here. That's fine. We can set up a rock crusher and do that quickly. I don't think there's any lead we can grab. How about any leftover refined metals? Anywhere? The conveyor loader is made out of copper. So we've got 200 kilograms of copper here. That should be enough. We'll rebuild this later. We're not going to load anything here for input anytime soon. Yeah, so let's set these to priority 5. Yeah, these can be set to priority 9 because we need this area to be done as soon as we can, really. We'll have to just drain some of this salt water out, I think. Yeah, let's speed up. God, I know it really is hot here today because I'm actually sweating and that doesn't usually happen. So I'm going to take a break in a little bit to have dinner. And I'll probably wrap up the stream in about 3 hours because I'm going to need some time to do a water change for the fishies. So we're also going to need power for this. So we're actually going to have a little bit of automation to set up because we're going to need a coal plant. We're going to need that to load itself with coal. Oh, so we're going to need an auto sweeper here, which means we're going to need battery. This hydrogen vent is dormant. What is the easiest way of doing this? Can we literally just build a solar panel? Is that going to be quicker? So we need glass for that, so we need sort of a glass forge. I don't think that's going to be any quicker. I could build a skill scrubber, give you mechatronics, and you can build an auto sweeper. There's probably a lot of coal here. Yeah, there's 6.8 tons of coal. So I think what we do is... Okay. We don't bother deconstructing this, because we're going to need to make a smart battery. So we need power. If we put a battery in here, is this going to ruin this? No industrial machinery. I think so. So we'll just put the battery here. We'll make it a jumbo battery to start, but we'll turn it into a smart battery later. Okay. So that stuff should all be priority 9. This could be priority 9 as well. And we're going to need an actual rock crusher. So we can just put that down here. And we'll put some tiles down here and we will... Yeah, we'll tile this. Tile this. We'll put a light here. Because you're not going to be an operator. And then eventually we'll automate that as well. And we'll just load a load of coal in here. Because there should be a load of coal we can grab. Oh, you need to do the outhouse. God damn it. Is that on your errands list? Not really. I'm just gonna set that as yellow alert. just do it. At least this will stop more brine from coming in here. This isn't gonna erupt for another 18 cycles, so we do have a fair bit of time to get this working. Right, in the meantime, how's stuff going over here? Not too bad. People are still using these phones. So why are people still living over here? Because that's where the food is, that's where the beds are, that's where the bathrooms are. Where are the bathrooms going to go in this base? If these two are going to be rec rooms, we'll probably have a bathroom here and a bathroom here. I don't think we have any showers. We could have showers down here. Maybe. I don't know. I think we definitely want the bathroom, the bedrooms here, though. And we may as well put the other liquid lock here as well. That's where everyone's going to come in and out eventually. Yep. So that can go like this. And then we'll put some bottle emptiers here. Yeah, you've done that now. Hold on, who's suffocating? Oh my god, how'd you do this? Oh my god. That's like an actual emergency. Yeah, because you literally can't dig any of these tiles. So dig those, and in the meantime, you've got 900 kilograms of igneous rock, so build those two ladders. I think you'll live, but it's going to be close. Yes, I know you're wet. Oh, God. No. Do these. Oh, no. You might be alright. I think you're going to be alright because he's going to dig you out. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Good job, Ren. You saved Marie's life. It's a good thing you were so nearby, otherwise that would have been a serious problem. Oh dear. Right, there we go. So we can have those be there as well. It's all good. How is this going? Yeah, you're going to be working on this a while, I think. You don't have any building or construction skill, do you? Ellie, you can have digging. It's going to be a while before you're done. I think we're actually mostly finished up here. So this is all draining out, so we can actually sweep all of this now. And that means we can sweep all of this. Well, not all of this, because this is too much liquid, apparently. But it won't be for long. And then we can get rid of all the deodorizers. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess that's what I get for digging out all that bleach stone and then not storing it anywhere. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put storage bins here. We're going to fill these with salt water anyways. So then we'll put all the bleach stone in there, and that's less of a trek. I'm sad all that bleach stone is probably gone, but it's acceptable losses, I guess. But yeah, we can finish all this insulated now, that's good. Then we'll be sweeping up all this salt water anyways here, so hopefully we can just deposit that back in here. That would be very helpful. Not bad. I think we can speed to it a little bit then. Hopefully these fish are gonna flock to the right place. Looks like Pei has already flocked. We need this stuff to be finished. We do have a Paku egg, but I just want everyone to be living here before we start on all of those projects. We still have a good amount of dirt here as well, so for now we can just move the mealwood here, and that shouldn't cause any problems. Okay. So this is going to be for coal only. God, yeah, you really don't have it. You actually have 3 construction skill. Well, that's better than nothing. You have 21 science, plus 840% research speed. That's mental. But I suppose eventually it's going to get to 31. That'd be quite impressive. Well, these poor hatchets just hanging out here. Just eating everything that falls down the ladder, and then they're just barely avoiding drowning. What a sad life. Yeah, I guess we'll get this filled up fairly quickly. We're going to need a skill scrubber as well. So that would be stations. Because we just flat out don't have a mechatronics engineer, so you're going to need to briefly do that. There we go. As long as we get this done by cycle 90, we'll be okay. Yeah, this polluted water has started to drain off now. The polluted oxygen is being contained down here, so I think this was all just produced from this stuff off-gassing. So we need to sweep that up. Yeah, that's all fine. let's go to speed 2. Plug Slug was just hanging out. This guy is elderly. Oh, I feel bad for you. Hold on, Devin. You should actually be, like, living here already if you're eating your meals here. It's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I think you are probably not going to have a very efficient routine. Oh my god, you decided, yes, now is a good time to get on the phone. Okay. We need to do something about this bleach stone. Back, let's yellow alert this and get this covered. Because these guys are being very inefficient now, and we need to make sure that they're not breathing in chlorine. Because it's just not going to be very helpful. Fortunately, can't quite sweep that up. Let's set this dig to priority 9. And then we can sweep up this salt water at least. Yeah, that's a lot of bleach stone. We're going to need to do some thorough gas control here. So, with the chlorine, we could just put like some... We can move the dashed salt vines over here. So they're eating the chlorine in the base. The hydrogen... pass. Feed it to a power plant. Easy. Yeah, actually, that's not too bad. Natural gas is the one that's a real bugger. Because the hydrogen generator is pretty clean, but the natural gas one produces polluted water and everything. So, yeah, this should be fine. You got some salt water that's going to stop off-gassing soon. Looks like you grabbed most of it. I don't think we're getting too much more off-gassing. I can't see it immediately. So we'll set that to 9. Set this to 9 now. That's fine. And then we'll tell them to sweep up this salt water. We're getting there. It's very, it's kind of slow. But these dudes have done a pretty good job. Skills. Yeah, we'll just get a load of people with digging. Hassan, you could probably head towards mechatronics. And then you can have building as well. That's good. Bollocks. Come on. Right, let's build this tile. Oh, that's amusing. Yeah, this should get swept up fairly quickly. So that's nice. Then we're going to have the freezers here. So these will be insulated as well. Oh no, they're not going to be quite there. We're actually going to have some little ladders here. Just so that they can access the freezers. And we'll do it like this. So this will be the outside. And then we'll figure out what to do with that. However, I've been summoned. It's probably dinner time, so I'm going to go on break. Seems like we made a pretty good amount of progress, and I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. But thanks for watching. I'm usually on weekday evenings, like 7 p.m. GMT onwards. I occasionally do weekends if I've got free time. But yeah, feel free to follow if you want to see more. And I also upload everything to YouTube, as you can potentially see in the chat, in case you missed anything. So I will see you in a minute. Bye for now. That was really nice. Sarah made some really nice fajitas. So it's quite challenging eating that quickly, but yeah, that's alright. So very tasty, very nice, very appreciated. So let's get back to the game. Right. Yeah, I think this is coming on quite well. I think it makes sense to have the bathrooms here. These can be rec rooms. Not sure where we're going to fit the showers. Because we're going to have room here for 10 docks here, and then a checkpoint. So we definitely don't have any room in these blocks for the bathrooms, the showers. We may just go without showers. They're not mandatory. I guess they're nice to have. I'm not too fussed about that. How's it going on the other planet, anyways? What have you actually been doing? Where are you? Oh, you're still grabbing all the coal. Okay. Well, I guess it's fair enough. I mean, how much coal is there again? There's 6.7 tons. So you're probably not going to be doing that for too long. We'll let you just carry on with that. Oh, bollocks, we let the salt water through. It's a very small amount of salt water. I'm sure we can sweep this up. But let's just nip that in the bud. Let's get everyone to sweep that now so I don't forget. Is that water? I don't think it is. It's just a seed. That's fine. Yeah, you guys have this. So I think that's all of the mopping actually done. Bollocks. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, put that back here. I guess we'll just remove this, and we'll just make this a ladder. We'll just be between the metals. We'll probably have... Maybe what we'll do is we'll have one freezer where we have the final finished goods, like the surf and turf and stuff. And then we'll have one for the intermediate stuff, like the barbecue and the cooked fish. That might be sensible. Then again, I might be getting ahead of myself. I just thought it was a good space to fit 2 freezers. But yeah, that will require a door as well. So that people don't just wander into the freezer. Yeah, and these doors will keep the Great Halls separated so they can go up and down here. That's probably not important. Okay, let's speed to it for a minute. So we've cleared out this whole space up here. And that is a little bit bigger than the space we cleared out down here. All of this. We're going to need a room to put the sieve here, though, because we're going to end up with a sieve here anyways. For the bathrooms. So maybe I'll just have this be the utility room. So we'll put showers here, and we'll put the sieve here. And then this could be the Paku tank, maybe. And then this could be the kitchen. We might as well dig this all out as well, then. Yeah, that works out nicely. We don't have to do insulated wall here. I'm gonna have that little gap there. I'm gonna tile that just in case I forget to do something. Just so we don't flood the base with all this polluted oxygen. That is a lot of polluted oxygen. Right, what we got? We definitely don't need another doctor. Another research is not bad. You're flatulent, so that's a no. I still don't really want any more dupes at the moment, so we'll go with the sweeter legs. I like how the two areas just look very different as well, because we've got the different tile types. I quite like it. Just a sec, I just need to plug my phone in. There we go. I might need to end this a little bit sooner than I'd like, just to do a water change on the tank, but I will probably get away with it for another half an hour at least. Because I've got a thermometer on the outside of the tank, and that's feeling the water temperature inside. It's currently saying 26. If it gets to 26 and a half, I'm probably just going to want to do a water change. I may not stream tomorrow and Tuesday. It may just be too hot, flat out. I may just need to be in, like, crisis mode in real life. Because it's not even that hot today, and it's already very hot in here. Did you guys finish all this? No. Let's get this done just so that I don't forget about this. And what we'll do is we'll actually put a wood burner here, and we'll fill these with CO2. But not before we actually put the liquids here. So we'll put a bottle empty here. And what we'll do is we'll have oil here and probably ethanol. Because we have some ethanol over here we can just grab whenever we want. That sounds good. So we can just pitch pump that up, and we'll form a compact liquid lock here, just for the freezer. I don't normally like using them, but I think it's a necessary evil for this freezer design. And then, actually, why did I build this here? I just trapped you in here. Yeah, this shouldn't be here. This wall should... This should just be a wall, and then we'll have the thermoregulator outside here. Yeah, that's a good time for you to get a construction skill when your life depends on it. Oh no, you have got some oxygen over here. That's not too bad. Is this done? No, it's just emptying. It's fine. So we know what this room's going to be. It's going to be showers. Oh my god, that is not a good moment to sleep. Get out of there. Good grief. There you go, now you can escape. There you go. So we're going to have showers over here, and we're going to have bathrooms over here. I have got room to just set up one bathroom here, so we'll just do that now. We'll try and get like the basic part of the base working. How many showers are we going to want? Probably not too many. We'll just put 2 showers here with the light, and then we'll just put the sieve and the plant here. So what I'll actually do, because this is going to be insulated, is I'm just going to put the hydroponic tile here. And then we can start laying out the bathroom over here. So we'll start with the showers, because we don't have those yet. And plus 3 morale isn't bad. So I would like to have some showers in the base, considering how easy they are to actually do. So clean water comes out here, then the excess just goes in here. Then we'll put in a floor lamp, automation sensor, wire, then power wise, I can just come over here. I can dig into here and do this fairly soon, can't I? Yeah. Yeah, for now we'll just do that. Get rid of this. I probably built a few unnecessary tiles everywhere while I was just laying out the base. I think we'll want to go like here. And put the fire pole this side. And I imagine this is going to end up being a transit tube hub or something. So if people want to go outside the base, they'll just get the transit tube here, and then it'll mostly loop down there, but it'll also go up here. Same with this bit here. What are you doing? How much oxygen is actually up here? It doesn't seem like there's very much. Oh, Christ. You know what? Just build this out of sedimentary rock for now. I'll allow it. Oh, you're literally just going to stand over the polluted oxygen. That's hilarious. No, I don't want Ari to build this. I want you to build this. I mean, I guess there's enough off-gassing going on that you'll survive. That's probably not ideal, is it? I think you'll be alright. Yeah, okay. We've ended up with a load of water back down here as well. Nice. Yeah, please actually just build the tile. Thank you. It doesn't go at all. I like it. So we can just yellow alert mop all of this stuff. That should actually be fine. I'll mop this as well, just so that it's not off-gassing. Because yeah, at the moment that's blocking most of this oxygen from getting up to the base proper. We're gonna want the actual vent for this to go over here as well. I guess we'll just put vents here for now. Like, we may have a transit tube here eventually, but maybe not. I'll just put vents here for now, and we'll just make sure this is directly oxygenated. Especially because we're going to have the liquid box soon. What I'm actually thinking might be worth doing is having this go down here, another four bit, and have this be a carbon dioxide pit for the base, and then put the oxyferns there. That would probably be worth doing. Right, how is the other planet? So you built all of this stuff, you've stored most of the coal. You will need to run on this at some point. You may as well sweep this up as well. And we're going to need 4 lots of copper. In fact, we're going to need more than that. We're going to need... Oh, I don't even have the research for... I don't even have the research for auto sweepers. Well, I think we're going to need someone with advanced research. Do we have any backup researchers? Well... Let's see. Who has the research skill? Does anyone have any science apart from our friend? Ellie has a little bit of science. Came back to second base flooded. What is this? This is the same map. So today we have our first base here, and we're moving everything up here because this area is relatively small and this area is relatively large without geysers, and we're going to use this for industry. So it's kind of close to being done. We're getting the creature comforts set up. We still need bathrooms. We still need a few bits sorting out. We need a lot of polluted water being removed. And on this planet, we're trying to get an automated system to let water in here to dump on the Iron Volcano. Just to get some cheap iron. So we're going to want... 7 more of those probably. But yeah, if we're going to build an auto sweeper, we need someone who actually has research on the other planet. I think a few people have skill points coming up, so we'll just give someone a research point quickly, I think. Or actually, now that I think about it, why don't I just put a... I can just put a station here, can't I? I can put a supercomputer here. We've got water. We've got a researcher. Yeah, so priority 9. That's all good. You really don't need a light for this. You've already got an 840% bonus. I don't think you need another 15% for that one. Yeah, that makes more sense. So we don't need to give anyone else research on that planet. So we can deconstruct these as well. Actually, I can just deconstruct this whole bit now that we've cleared it out. This should also be salt water. We've still got a little bit of water here. Why? I guess there's a little bit of water on top of the polluted water, so maybe the mop command got removed. We've got a poor Paku who doesn't know where to go here. What a hot mess of gases. I think the best solution is to just start taking this over this way. And for now, I'm just going to take the pipe up here. But eventually we'll move this pipe. And for now, this will just oxygenate this whole area. Seems good. And I think I can seal this back up. I don't think there's anything I want up here. Yeah, we can deconstruct these as well. So, buildings can go. In terms of bathrooms, we're going to have one here. And we're going to have a sink. Yeah, we managed to get up to 15 dupes. I could go for more, but we will start consuming more water than is reasonable. So I think this is the right number of dupes for now. We'll get the light here as well. So I think we'll get a lot of the original base built, a lot of the new base built today, but we're probably not going to move everyone over properly until tomorrow. There's still a few things to sort out. We don't have Atmo suits at the moment. So we're going to need some salt mines, I think, to just eat all of this chlorine. How's the chlorine looking down here? Okay, so we've got most of the chlorine from down here. That means we can remove these. And we can replant these up here. And we're just going to do something very janky at the moment. We're just going to have some random farm tiles with them. I think I'll just do it like this. That's not actually going to be enough room, is it? The actual plant takes up 2 tiles. So we can put it directly above the beds for now. So I think I will do that for now, just to get the chlorine out of here. And then the hydrogen, we can feed that to a power station. These plug slugs are probably going to be producing a little bit of hydrogen. I need to be careful about that. I think we trap most of them in this room. There's one in here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to attack these guys. I don't think we're going to ranch them, and I don't think it's going to matter. We'll find more plug slugs. I just don't want them eating up all of our metal ores. See, here's a plug slug. And here's an egg. So we're fine. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. I've got the hiccups now. You know, a typical sort of homestead plant, a salt mine, just consume all the chlorine in your home. Makes sense. Still got random puddles of polluted water every now and then. I think that's it. This liquid lock is done, so we can turn this off. So we could actually seal this bit now, if we wanted. I don't think we want to yet. I think we want to make sure that the actual pipe, the gas pipe, is working. Okay, so it is working. We're letting oxygen in a little bit. Well, we're certainly letting the oxygen into a lot of places. We do want to get this water level down, just so that we can actually analyze this vent. Yeah, I think I do want to dig this out and make this an oxyfen room as well. Because that's where all the CO2 is going to end up, hopefully. So we'll extend this down here. We'll have this be the actual bottom of the base. And we'll seal it up like this. And then we can do it like that. And then we can dig this out. We're not going to go all the way over here. We'll just go this far. And we can deconstruct this. That's fine. What about the other planet? Yeah, so you are actually doing the research. So that is something I didn't know, is you can actually split research between 2 planets. So we might as well put the regular research station here as well. Because I don't think anyone else is going to prioritize doing it on the other planet. You might as well do that. Just while you're here. Oh, this isn't counting as a bedroom anymore because of the manual generator. Oh, crap. I don't want you to get stressed. So we'll just move that down here. That seems fine. You know, you might actually struggle to get this done by cycle 19. What I could do for now is I could just put a mesh tile here and a mesh tile here. Just to drain this excess water out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to automate this with a hydro sensor. So it will let the right amount of water in. And then we'll just end up with a load of steam in this room. Which we'll do something with. That's fine. So they should start consuming a lot of the chlorine. Hopefully. There we go. Oh, there's not enough pressure. This may not have been a very good plan. We're just getting the dispersed chlorine out of here. Well, we can deconstruct this. That's going to be another bathroom here. Not quite like that. Thank you. Yeah, the pipe material doesn't really matter for this. This ladder can go up here. This one can go here. So hopefully all the CO2 will end up down here. But realistically, you're probably going to end up with a lot of chlorine down there. Well, I think just adding more oxygen is a good first step. That will help condense the rest of the gases down. Yeah, you can go. We can prioritize this just to actually get this going. Actually, no, let's not prioritize that. Because this is going to be where the actual external shaft is. We're not having it here, we're going to have it here. The reason for that is because we're going to have all the transformers coming down here, and then this is going to go straight to space, and it's going to go down here, in this empty region. Yeah, like this. I know we got some fish who ended up going the wrong way. It's unfortunate. I guess we might as well attack these guys. I don't think there's any hope for those fish. Feels bad. Actually, I can just put that hydroponics here. This won't need to be insulated. This can just be regular granite. Yeah. Because it's going to be a regular floor. But this will all be insulated. Well, I can go there. We've got loads of hydrogen stored up here, so we can use this to power the base for a long time. In fact, how much oxygen do we have stored up here? We even have a good amount of oxygen stored up here. Somehow. Presumably because this pipe hasn't been continuously operating the whole time, like it is now. But yeah, we can actually seal this room now. Because people can come in up here. Well, it's kind of annoying. They're going to be running past the oil fisher at the moment. Right, and our friend on the other planet has got the auto sweeper done. So, has he got any of this done? No. He hasn't got any of this done. So we need to make sure that you do a few things soon. I'm just going to put the power plant here, so we don't forget. But I'm not actually going to hook it up to anything yet. No, I won't put that there yet, because I don't want it to run accidentally if it gets its order priority wrong. Okay. Yeah, it's getting really hot. I'm probably going to go to cycle 80, and then I will stop for now. And I will come back on Wednesday, because if it's this hot now, there's no way it's going to be cool enough to stream in this room Monday or Tuesday. Feels bad, man. So we can sweep all of that up. Yeah, this probably isn't helping the efficiency at the moment that they're going between bases to go on the phone. Well, at least you can go through here now. So this one we're just going to fill with... I'm going to fill it with bleach stone and all the other stuff we don't want off-gassing. Because we know this isn't ever going to be emptied. Again, we don't want any more dupes, so I think it was going to be eggs. What skills do we want? Marie, you can have digging, that's fine. Ashcan, you can also have digging. Yeah, I guess we're starting to get enough oxygen here now. The chlorine is mostly pooling up away from the vents. It's fine. We can deconstruct these ladders too. We put a vent here as well. That's not a problem. Yeah, at this point I'm mostly concerned about what's going on with this planet. Yeah, so letting the salt water out here. What's on your errands list? So you're going to build the airlocks, you're going to store more coal, then a lot of digging and deconstructing. So presumably all of this stuff. So I'm going to actually need to change your priorities a little bit. So... Amari, yes, you can have higher operating skill for now. That's fine. Yeah, and this will run once he's got the power. Yeah, let's speed to it. I think these salt vines are working a little bit, but it's going to take them a while. I guess for now I'll put these doors here just in case someone moves to this area. What is the gas looking like? So polluted oxygen's pretty low now. It's not really over here, so I think I'm... Actually, these did work. I'm going to leave those up. Yeah, there you go. So now you're producing the copper. So we're going to want to these. I think... How much are we going to need? We're going to need a couple more, actually. We're going to need like 500 kilograms of copper total. Yeah, we don't really want the water building up over here. We want the water to build up here. So in the long term, we're going to get rid of these mesh tiles. Okay. Well, I feel like things are going alright. Yeah. It's kind of funny how it's ended up looking. Not bad. Right, I'm going to wrap it up here because it is way too hot. And I'll keep you posted, but odds are I'm probably going to be streaming on Wednesday. Next on Wednesday, because it's going to be too hot the next few days. We got a few bits done. We did move over to the new area, or we're getting the new area built. It all got dug out, and we're going to move everyone over there properly next episode. And we're working on the Iron Volcano taming on the other planet. But yeah, both of those projects will be continued on Wednesday. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.